11 Emmerdale spoilers next week. Emmerdale spoilers follow. In next week's Emmerdale episodes, Chloe and Mack's son Reuben falls desperately ill and Mack risks exposing his long-held secret to visit him in hospital. Elsewhere, Mary is devastated to realize Faye has been scamming her all along. And Tom King has an awkward reunion with Jimmy and Nicola. Here are the 11 big moments to watch out for. Mack continues to lead a double life as the doting husband to Charity and the secret baby daddy to Reuben. Although Mack has vowed to stay away to protect his secret, when he sees Chloe struggling with some shopping and Reuben, he jumps in to help. Desperate to keep her family together and protect Charity, Sarah is furious to spot them together. Chloe promises it won't happen again, but Sarah is skeptical. With Sarah out of the way, Mack quietly asks after his son and Chloe says he can join them for a walk. Mack's good mood is cut short on their walk together when Chloe reveals she's taking Reuben back to Scotland for good, and Mack is forced to say a tearful goodbye to his son. As Chloe prepares to leave for Scotland the next day, she panics when Reuben has a high temperature and a worried Liam suggests taking Reuben straight to the hospital. Doctors reveal it's likely Reuben has bacterial meningitis and Chloe's world comes crashing down. As the news spreads back in the village, Mack faces an unbearable dilemma. Will he risk seeing his son in hospital, and could this be the moment the secret is finally revealed? Now Mary has made her big decision to go to Ecuador to help Faye with the women's refuge. Rona dismisses her initial worries and gives Mary her blessing, but Susie starts to smell a rat. At an auction for the refuge, Susie begins to notice Faye acting cagey about a bank transfer, and savvy Susie shares her fears with Mary, not wanting to see her heart broken. But loved up Mary doubles down on her commitment to Faye and Ecuador, and sends through a huge donation. The next day, desperately trying to protect Mary, Susie presents her with more evidence of Faye's deception. But Mary won't listen, clinging to her fragile dreams. Susie's words stay with her and Mary tests Faye about the finances, quickly realizing that Faye is acting coy and evasive. Crushed, Mary realizes Susie is right. Realizing her cruel game is over, Faye coldly delivers the truth and escapes, fighting with Mary over an envelope of cash and leaving her bleeding and unconscious on the floor. Smitten with her rekindled romance with Tom King, Belle struggles to hide her smiles from a nosy Nicola when she starts asking questions. Convinced Belle is seeing someone new? But Belle knows she can only keep him secret for so long, so when she meets up with Tom at the hide, she encourages him to reach out to the Kings and reunite with his family. Tom reflects on Belle's suggestion to meet up with Jimmy and Nicola, but he's hit by a wave of unresolved grief when he thinks about his dad, Carl. Later, there's an unexpected and awkward reunion when Jimmy and Nicola happen to bump into Tom at the hide, and Jimmy is uncomfortable knowing Tom has been in the village but actively avoiding him. When Tom expresses his reluctance to spend time with his family, Belle is quietly worried. Can she help to repair old wounds? After Marshall drank to numb his pain last week, the hospital ordeal has given him a new perspective on life. Ready to seize the moment, in spite of his father's homophobia, Marshall and Arthur give in to their feelings for each other and plan their first date. As the dire news of Reuben's meningitis spreads through the village, it hits Paddy and Chaz hard, as they're reminded of losing their daughter Grace 4.5 years ago. Paddy and Chaz share a sad moment of reflection, hoping Chloe won't have to suffer how they did. But later when Paddy visits Grace's memorial tree, he's overwhelmed by grief. There are tears all around at the B&B next week when Kathy prepares to leave the village. Heartbroken Bob, worried about his troubled daughter, fears he's not done enough, but Kathy is quick to reassure him he's being the best dad possible. As Bob realizes he has to let Kathy go, Kathy's friends and family gather and share a sorry goodbye as she departs Emmerdale for a while. Feeling increasingly frustrated playing the loving fiancé at home farm with Gabby, Nikki's eager for the plotting alongside Dad Caleb to reach its conclusion, and soon. But when Nikki hears Caleb's latest move to screw Kim over, and claim his stake of the Tate Empire, He can't believe his ears. Just how far is Caleb prepared to go to get what he wants? Emmerdale airs on weeknights at 7:30 p.m. on ITV1 and streams on ITVX. Read more Emmerdale spoilers on our dedicated homepage. You might also like Animal Crossing New Horizons is finally announced on Nintendo Switch. How to watch Amazon Prime on your TV, smartphone and tablet, and enjoy Good Omens online. Nintendo to release 2 new Switch consoles this year.